Salams, I'm Miss Sireen Takatek. In this video, you will be provided with an explanation about Chapter 1 in P2. P2 is a book of mathematics in IGCSE program for the 11th graders. Today, we are going to start with the first lesson in the first chapter, which is algebraic fractions. What is algebraic fractions? Algebraic fraction is a fraction whose denominator and the numerator consist of algebraic expressions. We can give an example of algebraic fraction like 7x to the power of 4 minus 2x cubed plus 6x over x. Now, if we want to solve this question, we should remember that a plus p over c, it can be written like this: a over c plus p over c. But if it is c over a plus p, we can't write it. It can't be written like c over a plus c over p. So we can conclude the following. I want to ask you first, can we distribute a numerator on denominator? No, we can't. Can we distribute denominator on numerator? Yes, we can. Let's go back to our example. If we want to solve this algebraic fraction, we can solve it by dividing each part of the terms of the numerator by x like this: 7x to the power of 4 over x minus 2x cubed over x plus 6x over x. If we want to simplify 7x to the power of 4 over x, as this x is like 1x to the power of 1. We can write it like this. We divide first the numbers. 7 divided by 1 equals 7. X to the power of 4 divided by x to the power of 1 equals x cubed. Why? Because we subtract the indices in the case of division. For more detailed explanation, let's expand the terms we have. 7x to the power of 4 over x equal 7 times x times x times x times x over x. Now we cancel the common terms, so it equals 7x cubed. We use the same way to solve our example. So we said we can say that the result of the first term is 7x to the power of 3 minus 2x squared plus 6. This is our final answer, and this is how we solve this algebraic fraction. Example 2. Simplify. X plus 7 multiplied by 2x minus 1 over 2x minus 1. To solve this question, the skill that you need to know is A times B over A, it equals B because A goes with A. But we can't say that A plus B over A equals B. It doesn't equal P. So the conclusion is, in multiplication and division, we can cancel similar terms in numerator and denominator, unlike in addition and subtraction, where we can't. Here, we have a common factor in the numerator and denominator, so we cancel it. Then we get the final answer, which is x plus 7. Example 3. X squared plus 7x plus 12 over x plus 3. The skill we need to know to solve this question is how to solve the quadratic equations. We know that the quadratic equations, we can solve it by 3 methods. First, factorizing. Second, completing squares. Third, using the formula, which is minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared plus 4ac over 2a. In order to solve any quadratic equation, you have to try first the factorizing. If it doesn't work, you have to try the second method, which is completing squares. And if it doesn't work, you have to go to the third method, which is using the formula. Now, let's try to simplify our example. X squared plus 7x plus 12 over x plus 3. We can factorize the numerator x squared plus 7x plus 12 by using the cross method. The first step is to draw a big X. Then write the factors of the first term here and here. In this case, x squared is x times x. Then you write the factors of the third term, which is 12. On the other side, here and here. But 12 has many factors: 1, 12, 2, 6, 3, 4. How we are going to choose the right answer? We should be careful that the product of these two and these two add up to 7x, which is the midterm. Also note that the quadratic equation must be in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c to write the answer of our factorization. Let's try 3 and 4. If we multiply the opposite factors, x times 4, 4x, and x times 3 is 3x. They are added up to 7x, which is the midterm that we want in our quadratic equation. But now, how can we write the factors? We take in the first bracket the first horizontal factors multiplied by the second horizontal factors, and we write it like this: x plus 3 times x plus 4. This is how we factorize the numerator of our question. Let's go back to our algebraic fraction. We can write the numerator by x plus 3 times x plus 4 over x plus 3. Now we can cancel the common factors to get the final answer. Cancel x plus 3 and x plus 3. The final answer is x plus 4. Example 4. Simplify x squared plus 6x plus 5 over x squared plus 3x minus 10. As you can see here, the numerator consists of a quadratic equation as well as the denominator. So we have to factorize both of them. Let's start factorizing the numerator using the cross method. As we said, first draw a big X, then write the factors of the first term, which is x squared, x times x. And we have to write the factors of the third term, which are 5 and 5 times 1. They are the only factors, and we have to be careful about the signs. We have also to make sure that if we take the product of the opposite factors, they must be added up to 6x, which is the midterm of our quadratic equation. X times 5 is 5x, plus 1 times x is 1x. If we add them up, we will get 6x, which is the midterm, and then this is a right factorizing. Now we have to factorize the denominator using the same way, the cross way. Let's write the denominator, x squared plus 3x minus 10. We have to write here the first, we have to write here the factors of the first term, x times x. And in the other side, we have to write the factors of minus 10. And we must be careful that when we add the product of the opposite factors, we must get plus 3x, which is the midterm of our quadratic equation. So we have to say it minus 10, the factors of 10 is 1, 2, 5, 10. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 5, minus 10. We have to put in our consideration that the product of the opposite factors must be added up to positive 3x, because it is the midterm of our quadratic equation. So we choose 5 times minus 2 plus 5 negative 2. Now let's multiply them to check. X times positive 5, positive 5x. X times negative 2, negative 2x. When we add them up, they will be added up to positive 3x, which is the midterm of our quadratic equation. Let's write the factors in the denominator. X plus 5 times x minus 2. Now we cancel the common factor, which is x plus 5 in the numerator and denominator, and then we get the final answer, which is x plus 1 over x minus 2. Up to here, we finished our lesson. Hopefully you all understood it and it was clear to you all. Miss Sireen Taqatiq was with you.